America's wildest and craziest country party, AKA the Redneck Rave, took place, and unfortunately it descended into chaos, and not the kind of chaos that you would expect at a rave, the fun kind of chaos. It was actually the violent and potentially deadly kind of chaos. So police found meth, marijuana, and an open bottle of alcohol in the first vehicle. Is there gambling in this establishment? Okay, don't care about that stuff. Let's move on. Yeah, raves, music festivals, there are substances there. Congratulations.
Well, it proves that meth is a gateway drug that leads to marijuana and alcohol.
And look, I'm not a proponent of meth. Okay, I'm not a proponent of a lot of these hard drugs. With that said, though, the other stuff that happened at this rave was bad. So let's get to that. One person slit a friend's throat. That seems pretty serious.
Whoa.
And remains at large, also pretty serious. A 29-year-old man had allegedly strangled a woman until she passed out. One person lost the better part of a finger.
Which is the better part?
Yeah, let's stop for a second. I wanna know what the better part of a finger is.
Oh, they couldn't have taken the backside.
And another listen to this. And another was impaled when he drove a side-by-side over a 2 to 3 inch log that broke through the bottom of the recreational vehicle. Paramedics left the log inside him as they airlifted him to a hospital.
I mean, I'm sure that that's a blood loss thing. When you're impaled on something, you take it out, it actually causes more blood loss.
I know, John.
Well, then that's why you leave the log in. Standard procedure. I'm not gonna complete that sentence because I realized where that was going, but you get what I'm saying.
No, I get why they would want to leave the log in.
Well, then you should be happy. It's responsible.
No, the guy was impaled by a log, though.
Oh, you're bothered by the impalement. Okay, I can see
and
where
then
the disconnect
also
was.
continuing to be impaled as he's being airlifted to. So far, luckily, no deaths. I don't want anyone dying. There were obviously very serious injuries. 6 of the festival goers are facing felony charges, and the sheriff's office filed roughly 30 charges stemming from drug and alcohol violations. But the organizers of the event, John, they have no remorse. They're like, this was a success, all right? So just in time, I see what he did there with his name, not his real name, whose legal name is Justin Stowers, wrote on Facebook, quote, "This was the biggest event we've ever done, and with as many people and random things that popped up unexpectedly, I feel like we all handled it very well."
He's probably referring to leaving the login. Like, considering we did the best we could. Yeah, so this is, I would think, objectively a win for them. I mean, they pitch it as the wildest country party. I feel like they got some publicity to that effect. Like, what are less crazy, methed out people gonna go next time?
Yeah,
Can I ask you a question?
Of course you can.
I'm not cool. I don't go to the wildest country party. I don't even go to one of the top 50 wildest country parties. So is this that dissimilar from what happens at most things like this?
No, actually no. That's why I wanted to bring this up. So I'm curious as to why this particular festival has gotten so much negative attention. Look,
is it the country part?
It's the redneck part, right? Like, and I think that's unfair. I mean, I had attended a rave or two in my youth. Okay, some will have you believe that I am not in the prime of my youth these days, and maybe that's true. I don't know. But when I was in the prime of my youth, I did go to these music festivals
40 years ago.
And yeah, sometimes people literally die from drug overdoses.
Yeah.
So it's.
Yeah. I think, is this gonna get me in trouble? Is slitting someone's throat worse than a drug overdose? I think it's worse.
Yes, it is. It is bad.
Yeah.
I don't know if the slitting of the throat was tied to drug use. That there weren't any details about that.
I mean, look, you get people at an event like this, and tensions run high, I imagine. But yeah, I don't think they see it, unless they get shut down, which I can't see that happening. I wouldn't think that the organizers would have a gigantic problem with this.
They do this twice a year. Obviously, people have been cooped up indoors during the pandemic. And the only real takeaway from this story, in my opinion, is it's gonna get wild this summer. Incredibly wild.
Is that what white boy summer looks like? Because it kind of sounds like white boy summer, honestly. You get some meth, you have some country, you strangle someone to the ground, you get impaled on a log.
I wanted to share videos of this event with you guys. I didn't find anything that was compelling enough to include in the story, but go to YouTube and watch videos of previous redneck raves, I guess. They I do have questions, like they do the mud run.
Yeah.
Like not the athletic kind, like they just seem to like run into the mud for some reason. But
well, yeah, that's like a big, like, you know, at Woodstock that happens.
No,
no
judgment, no. But the question that I have is, so then are they caked in mud for the rest of the festival?
Probably, yeah.
That doesn't sound fun. Doesn't sound fun to me.
I think it's supposed to be wild. I don't know. I used to play. There was an event at UConn every year that was it was volleyball in mud. That was fun. I don't know. It's supposed to be like going wild, and yeah, people have been cooped up. Although is this wrong to say? I'm gonna guess that while everyone has been cooped up, I'm gonna guess on average these people have been less cooped up for the last year.
Maybe.
I don't think they peered out of their door, like the sun burning their eyes, and they're like, it's Redneck Rave time. I think they'd already been out a bit. This was in Kentucky, so you might be right about that. Look, have fun. Please have fun responsibly. Try not to get impaled by a log. If you do, don't leave it in. Slit people's throats, and don't strangle people to the point where they lose consciousness. Yeah, I blame the alcohol. Or the meth. No. Authorities did find an open container of alcohol in one of the vehicles. What is happening to the youth? What is happening to the youth?
Thanks for watching the Young Turks. Really appreciate it. Another way to show support is through YouTube memberships. You'll get to interact with us more. There's live chat emojis, badges. You've got emojis of me, Anna, John, JR. So those are super fun. But you also get playback of our exclusive member-only shows and specials right after they air. So all of that, all you gotta do is click that join button right underneath the video. Thank you.